Yo, what's up guys, AFC Dino here, and welcome to a new video guys. We are going to be spectating a tournament final. I think it's a community OU tournament, number 269, and you already know, whenever 69 is in the sentence, your boy Adino gotta be there. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I actually haven't watched the other game, someone else pointed this out to me, and yeah, might as well create some content on it. But yeah, I actually forgot the names. We'll see them soon. But yeah, two balanced teams versus each other. Both teams actually have a Venusaur and a Weavile, so that's pretty interesting. Venusaur is something you'll see more these days. I might use it myself too. It just has an amazing typing, and it's mostly used as a defensive mon. Like it can run hidden power fire, can run lead sheet, so each one can be annoying. But yeah, right side is going to lead with the road, with the Weavile, as left side does the same. It's squeezed. Like yeah, it's the guy from our previous video. We battled. Oh, he's actually using the exact same team, I believe. He's using the same team he used versus me. That's funny. So I actually know a bit of the left side team, so we know the Rotom is toxic. Toxic Default doesn't have Pain Split. It's a substitute Toxic Channeler. Wish, Teleport, Blissey. And Venusaur has Knockoff, so that's something to keep in mind. Knockoff actually amazing versus Espiel's team. But Chandelure can actually be really good as well. But if Weavile traps Chandelure, that can be troublesome because Jolty can Volt Switch on his team as well. We see a Night Slash versus Night Slash, while left side goes for a Night Slash versus Icicle Spear. So they do about the same damage. Are they still going for the speed tie? Both of them have to be banned. So I don't know if SPL is going into a Skarmory, or if Quest goes into his Hippowdon Air, because that's definitely choice band damage from the Night Slash, and it's definitely choice band damage from the Icicle Spear. Yeah, what are they planning to do? So we are seeing a switch here. He actually goes into the Jellicent. Yeah, he was clicking Icicle Spear, so I guess that makes sense. Jellicent, I assume Rotom comes in, but Rotom doesn't have Pain Split, so maybe this Jellicent has Toxic. So a safer play would probably be Venusaur. Venusaur doesn't mind too much about being burned. Obviously it's annoying, but we know this Venusaur has Synthesis. I don't think you go hard Chandelier on this one, because Espiel can also be going for Scald and Fish for a burn. Or you can actually double here with the Jellicent, switch into something else, anticipating the switch. That could be something as well. We'll see though. Like you could double switch into his Jolteon, because Jolteon can Volt Switch. But yeah, Queeze does have Hippowdon in the back. What are we seeing here? Venusaur? Is he just going for Scald here? He does switch into the Venusaur, and now we see a Venusaur versus Venusaur. So now Queeze can actually go for the knockoff, just because we played him, we know a bit of his sets. Like the knockoff is pretty freeing. Queeze doesn't have anything with Trick on his team, so goes Blissey, as we are seeing the knockoff coming out. And with leftovers gone, I don't think that matters too much, but it can help in the sense that when Rotom gets those Volt Switches off, Blissey doesn't gain any recovery. But it's really difficult for Queeze to break through this Blissey, because I don't think Weavile, unless Weavile gets multiple hits with Icicle Spear or he gets a few flinches, a few crits with Night Slash, I don't think he'll be able to break through this. It has to be Chandelure, but Chandelure doesn't have Coal Mind. So we see Stealth Rock coming out from the Blissey. Maybe Blissey's going to stay in and Toxic the Hippowdon. Yep. And he's going for Stealth Rock. So the Stealth Rock is actually better for Espiel because, yeah, Queeze does have Chandelure and Weavile, which don't appreciate coming into rocks. But Blissey does have the wish, so what he can do is just wish teleport into Weavile to avoid the damage, for example, and get Weavile back to full HP too. But going hard, Jellicent is actually a pretty good play on if SPL makes this play, because here goes Skarmory. Balance. He goes for Roar. Okay. Well, never mind. And he roars him into Venusaur, so I assume Blissey or Chandelure is coming in. Maybe he goes into his own Venusaur. If he goes Blissey, he can wish teleport, which could be helpful. Yeah, Jolteon is looking like a big threat now too, just because Hippowdon is poisoned. So even if Queeze is going, even if Queeze predicts the Volt Switch or something, Hippowdon still takes Stealth Rock damage and that poison damage. But now Blissey coming in, he got poisoned too. 1 second. Poison is actually really annoying because it kind of forces him to heal up, making it more difficult to Wish Pass. Both teams don't really break through Blissey, but SPL has Jellicent, which can taunt the Blissey. I really love these icons, by the way. It's a new mod I got. I'll add it to the Discord. If you have watched my mods video, I will put it there where you can find it in Discord. So yeah. Anyway, Venusaur is going for Giga Drain. That's actually a logical play, because this forces Blissey to heal. Because if Blissey did decide to teleport there for some reason, then Blissey would have been low. But now though, and I guess SPL's also scouting whether Queeze has the wish or teleport on this. Because now he knows he has Soft Boil. Some Blisseys do run Wish Protect with teleport, for example. But yeah. What are we going to see here? He goes for another Sludge Bomb. He wishes. I guess he just attacks in case Blissey wants to teleport with Blissey. Because if he does teleport, he just gets the free damage off. And getting Blissey a bit lower makes it easier for Weavile to knock it out. But now we see the wish coming. And he's going to hard switch. I can definitely see a teleport coming now. If this was actually Calm Mind sub Chandelure, then that would have been so much easier. Because then he could have gone Chandelure now. Actually, that's still risky because Weavile is still alive. On the other hand, Weavile can only come in 2 more times. And I guess he's gonna heal up his Weavile and then pivot into Rotom or something. Yeah. So, because Weavile gets the full HP now. You could even had Icicle Spear, so it's probably not a kill. But I can definitely see him switching into Rotom here. Yeah. He just made that play to get Weavile to full HP, so he can come in later on. And now the Skarmory is going for Roost. And I don't know if Rotom wants to defog here. Because it's not difficult for SPL to get up the Stealth Rock again. He just hard switches into Blissey. Not even Volt Switch. I guess anticipating Jolteon, yep. Okay, now we find out if Jolteon has leftovers. And at this point I would just Volt Switch with the Jolteon. Because even if if he goes Hippowdon, Hippowdon is gonna take Stealth Rock damage plus Poison. And that would be a free switch into Jellicent again. Hey, he's using Baton Pass! Is that guy watching my videos? He teleports into the Rotom. So it's gonna be a mind game again, but I don't think you can really, you cannot really go wrong with Volt switching here. Because even if that guy comes in, we know he has Baton Pass. He does Hydro. Gets a lot of damage off on Jolteon. That's actually really good. I guess he could afford to try it. I think Volt Switch would have still been the consistent play. Hold up. That's my set, boys. The substitute Baton Pass. That guy must be watching my videos. I don't know if that's a common set. I just came up with it to get Breloom behind the sub. Thought it was funny. But this guy using it. Now he goes for Discharge. As he goes for Hydro. I guess he didn't want him to go for Baton Pass behind the sub. Because if that Weavile gets behind the sub, that's gonna be really scary. Discharge comes out. And he misses the Hydro. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Because that Jolteon would have been gone. We know this Rotom doesn't have Pain Split, so taking that damage is really lethal. Because this is his best answer to the Weavile, but now with Rotom being this low, that Weavile is looking scary, guys. So he decides to switch here. Goes into Venusaur. I, as the Jolteon, would consider going for Substitute there. Just because he could have missed another Hydro and then it would have been really scary. Because then Jolteon can Discharge. That Para is also really big. Now the Baton Pass comes out. I guess Skarmory or Blissey coming in here. Like, we know Venusaur is staying in. Yeah, Skarmory is the one that comes in. On a Sludge Bomb. Yeah, this is not looking good for Quist. This is not looking good. Like, the way I think he needs to play is by... It would have been easier if Chandelure was Calm Mind. Because it is now beat up Weavile, so what he needs to do is get up the Sandstorm. And then Weavile Chandelure behind the sub. He goes Chandelure now. But now Chandelure is actually... it's shiny, it's cool. Chandelure pretty low. He sees leftovers, so he must know that this Chandelure is most likely a substitute set. That's usually when you see leftovers on Chandelure, it's usually sub. And Blissey is the one that comes in. As he goes for Flamethrower. And this is like the freest teleport if Blissey has it, because if he does go for sub, oh wait, Jolteon doesn't have Volt Switch. Goes into Blissey instead now. Yeah. I don't really see as Queez winning now. He needed to knock out that Jolteon. Because with Jolteon gone, Queez can defog and then Volt Switch around his team, because Volt Switch allows him to bring in Weavile. I think that really decided the game there, missing that last Hydro on the Jolteon. Because Jolteon would have died. And then, just like I said, Rotom would Volt Switch, and every time Venusaur or Blissey comes in, he gets in Weavile for free. And with Blissey gone as well, like, he can pursue trap Blissey. He goes into Weavile. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Unless he has Brick Break or something. I don't think Blissey dies to just for Protect. So this one is Wish Protect. Wait, Wish Protect Soft Boil, Teleport. This Blissey doesn't have any attacks. Okay. So that guy must know that this Blissey doesn't have any attacks. I guess really Wish, Protect, Soft Boil, Teleport. Goes for another Icicle Spear. Only gets 2. We know he's locked in, so I assume Rotom is gonna come in here. Because we know Weavile's Choice Bandit, get Rotom back to full HP. And then he needs another way of catching the Jolteon on something. And knocking it out. I think that's his only way now. But I don't know if Rotom lives, this thing. If it's Bolt, it might live. Depending on how many hits Weavile gets. But I see this as the only opportunity to really heal the Rotom. I don't know. There's nothing this Blissey can do in this situation anyway. He goes Hippowdon. If this dies... Yeah, that's not good. He does get the full HP though, but still. Poison. I guess that's actually best case scenario for him. If Hippowdon died there, then Jolteon would be free to, and he doesn't have Volt Switch. What am I saying? That's for another Icicle Spear. And he roars into the Venusaur. And yeah, what does he have for this Venusaur? Like Chandelure is super low. With Stealth Rock and Sandstorm, he's gonna die to any attack except Hidden Power Fire. Rotom doesn't want to come in. He doubles into Scar on the Blissey. On the Blissey. So Skarmory is probably gonna roost there. And then he can roar on the Wish. That way Chandelure or Rotom cannot come in for free. Oh, he's Dance! Oh, it's Dance Skarm. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Grab Teleport. Ooh, he can lay down Spikes if he has it. Like the Blissey was the Stealth Rocker, so this might be Spikes. Skarm. Spikes with Taunt. I guess kind of like that set as well because you can stop a lot of potential defoggers. You also run a bit of speed on Skarmory. Laying down Spikes is stopping things like Mandibus from defogging. He goes straight into the Rotom now. As he Brave Birds. This is gonna do a lot with Sandstorm though. Okay. Luckily, oh, he doesn't take the damage, but we know this Rotom doesn't have Paint Split. So it's really sad right now. I guess he's gonna defog here. But if Blissey comes in, Blissey just gets up Stealth Rock again. So I think Quiz has to go off a Choke and maybe Hydro here and hope Jolteon comes in. I don't see Quiz winning at this point. That miss on the Jolteon made it so difficult. He did try to hopefully catch the Jolteon. Because if that Jolteon is gone, he can still win this game. Watch this guy go into Jolteon on the Volt Switch. That would be so a chat play. No, but he doesn't do it. Like that's really asserting dominance. But no, that's such an unnecessary play. They just kick us. We know Blissey doesn't have any attacks. Yeah. But now that we know Skarmory has Stunned, Jellicent most likely has Stunned as well. I really feel bad for Queast in this situation because that Blissey, even though it can wall everything, the moment it gets stunned, it's completely useless. Like every Jellicent should have Taunt, but this one shouldn't be any different. Goes into Venusaur. The para on the discharge as well on the Venusaur. I'm pretty sure you would rather have Venusaur burned than paralyzed. So we see Skarmory coming in. On another Giga. That Giga's gonna do 0. And we already know this Venusaur doesn't have anything to touch the Skarmory. Knock off Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Synthesis. He still has rocks up though. Goes into Weavile now. I guess he's going for the multiple Icicle Spear hits. I think he really needs 5 or something. Let's see. Nah, I don't think 5 is enough. Because the last one was a crit. Yeah, you can already see Queast kind of giving up here. There's just no pushing through this. He's trying to get some luck, but he only gets 2 hits. And now he's gonna take the Brave Bird. And with that damage, he has to defog before being able to bring this in. I guess he's going to hope for some crits on Icicle Spear and getting it 5 times. Because defog against us are really difficult for Rotom. I think he needs to sack something to be able to defog. The moment Rotom comes in, SPO can just go hard Blissey and click Style Rock. Yeah, he's going for another Icicle Spear. Only gets 3 hits this time. That's why I hate this move. But you need to kill something and only get 2 hits. It's really annoying. For example, versus the Togekiss, only getting 2 hits. And them ending up living. Such an annoying feeling. Another 2 hits. And I guess Skarmory can go for Brave Bird here. Guys, he's not gonna die. Even if he crits multiple times. And he doesn't take much recoil because the Weavile is already low. He really needed to connect that one on the Jolteon. Goes into the Rotom now. We already know he doesn't have Pain Split. So I'm not sure what he wants to do with the Rotom. Maybe he wants to defog now and try it with Chandelure. He just Hydros. Okay, that might do it KO. 21. Okay, so that's a 2-hit KO. But I don't know what item Venusaur has because we don't see Black Sludge. But Choice Scarf Venusaur? Because that's a defensive Rotom. He goes into his Blissey. I guess he's gonna Wish Teleport into Chandelure. Well, I'm pretty sure Espio wins this game, but Chandelure behind the sub can maybe force something. But he goes into... Oh, this is a mind game. Is he going to teleport on a taunt, or is he going to Brave... Or is he going to switch and get Brave Bird on? It all depends on this. If Queez gets this right, Chandelure might be able to pull it off. He goes for the hard switcher. Is he going to Brave Bird? Oh, well played, well played. So, yeah, GG. This is game over. There's no way he can win this. Like this Venusaur is paralyzed. Doesn't touch Skarmory. Skarmory has Brave Bird. Skarmory just beats his whole team. We know Blissey doesn't have any attacks, and Skarmory has taunt. This game is over. Bowden is poisoned. So he's just gonna sit there and taunt. I'm pretty sure Quist has to surrender. There's nothing he can do. He needed to make that call right. If he teleported there, it would have still been possible because he would have been able to get in Chandelure, and Chandelure could sub because this Skarmory most likely didn't have Roar because he was using taunt. Yeah, he decides to forfeit. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. And I'll keep my camera off. But I hope you enjoyed this video. The battle wasn't that exciting, but it still was a final nonetheless. So yeah, the biggest thing obviously missing the last Hydro Pump. But you could also look at it the other way. He was also able to hit like 3 or 2 Hydro Pumps in a row, and then missing the last one. Makes sense, but it's such a low accuracy move. And then the last Brave Bird, whether he was going to Brave Bird or taunt. If he teleported there, Chandelure would have been full HP, and yeah, if he hard switched on the taunt, Chandelure would have been full HP, and he needed one of those scenarios. You cannot call it a misplay because that's just a 50-50. You either call it right or wrong. It's just gambling at that point. So if you get it wrong, it's whatever. At least he tried, you know. It already looked really grim after missing the Hydro Pump, and he still tried. Yeah, that was the final of the Community OU tournament 269, boys. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Join our Discord server. I also, the mod I mentioned, you'll find it there. And yeah, check me out on Twitch, guys. I'm trying to stream sometimes, some PvP, some PvE, and yeah, once I get going, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, I might stream it a bit more as well. So definitely check it out, guys. It's all linked down in the description. But with that all being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.